Hello again, lovelies. So, I'm back after a short break. I'm not posting videos much because I have like zero motivation. But anyway, I have motivation now. Yay. Anyway, with the Kawaii-san drama, it's gotten rather interesting and deep. A few days ago or a week ago, I rejoined the server to ask a few questions and see what they were up to. And here's how it went. First off, I questioned why they find suicide jokes so funny. And here's what both people responded with. Sky-chan reasoned that she nearly lost someone she cared for a lot. And sure, that's a very good reason. And she had also said something else that I don't really want to say BC it might make her uncomfortable. But either way, you shouldn't let your anger out on innocent people and start telling them to end themselves. That's not how you get over deep things like that. For me, I also lost something that was super special to me, and I deeply cared for it. But I never got over it by telling people to kill themselves. I simply just cried and soon got over it. Sorry if that was off topic or random, but at the same time, Kawaii-san doesn't know that some people are slowly getting affected by others' words, actions. Some can go through severe depression, or probably worse, and all the server does is just say we're so sensitive or something rude, instead of comforting them. And sure, I've actually seen it myself, others comforting each other, but hate comforting people like Lily or Bella. Instead, they just tell them to cry about it or ignore H3 and G themselves, or KTS, and then with one of the members being rude to my friends. And saying if you guys would be so happy is not funny at all. That's too far in my opinion, and for some reason, I somehow at least care for these people a bit. It's just they have messed up personalities and are in a bad server, but don't want to understand. And yeah, I get it. The server can be funny, but now the jokes are starting to get out of hand, especially the Su1CIDE jokes. Genuinely, I'm gonna be honest, they all could have been super cool and good animators and would be liked a lot if they weren't like this. They have good tweening skills, to be honest, but use it the wrong way and act really bad. But they surely would have been super cool YouTubers who'd probably enjoy myself. And yeah, there's no issue with a bit of ragabating, but if it gets out of hand, I think it's just best to stop and start making normal videos. Sure, getting tagged almost a billion times, almost every day by the same person exposing you, is getting annoying, but it's for reasons that Kawaii-san doesn't understand, and is asking me to not talk to her anymore, or make a video on her anymore, even though I won't stop until she either deletes the server, takes accountability, or makes a response video at least trying to defend her server, or just apologizing. Even though I think it'll take more than an apology to make people try to at least forgive you, even though these things aren't really forgivable. These things are just out of hand and messed up. Most people would be super mad if you at least tried apologizing, or would start laughing or celebrating. I don't think there's even a way to explain all these things your server did without receiving a truckload of hate and backlash. Yeah, it's funny seeing people fall for the ragabait and seeing them get mad over small things. And something a few people maybe need to understand is you're kinda just giving out your own opinions and thoughts. Not many people are really happy with your opinions though, especially with saying Forsaken as retroslop. It's more like a thought. And I think it's just best to take a break and at least maybe try to apologize. You can do ragabait all you want. Just don't act like this. Basically all ragabaiters have been exposed for something, like Belletwolf, Mioba, etc. etc. But moving on, you guys didn't completely remove me from the R34 channel. I can still view it, but choose not to anymore. I don't want to continue showing proof of you guys still sending R34. I want to start having other reasons why it's bad to do these things. And sure, I've said things before in the server, I'll admit that, But at the same time, I didn't ever really tell anybody to end their life over something. And with the fact they call me obsessive, over making like a bunch of videos on them. Even though people like Parlo and others whose content is mostly exposing people, take example of how Parlo can sometimes make up to 3 videos on the same person in a row, and nobody has called him obsessive. It's just doing the right thing in my opinion. Yeah, making over like 12 whole videos on the same person is annoying and weird, but obsessive is a whole different other thing. It's like when you're madly in love with someone and have an unhealthy fixation with them. Take example of songs like Unhealthy Obsession, or other songs that talk about what obsession is. You can most likely also just do your research on what it actually is before calling me it, because I'm not. I'm just exposing you guys for doing things that aren't really good. I'm talking about the Kais jokes and more. Also ATW, bright colors coming up in like a few seconds. But anyway, back with the ranting thing. I'm probably gonna take another break since I need to start working on this music presentation I'm doing. I'll post often on my community though. Bye guys. Stay safe and dilly.
There. Who? Is that... Are you okay? Casey, shut the fuck up!